Hello everyone, welcome to this Let's Play of Super Metroid Randomizer. Here we are with our 7th part, and we're going to go check Gauntlet as of now. So, we have not checked this before, and if we have, I would be surprised, but yeah. We're also going to check the supers at the end. Well, we're going to check at the end the minor items to see if we have supers, because I want super missiles. Also, these guys can be killed by super missiles. Another reason you want them. This area is also like so killer if you have no suits, which is normally where I'm going to be checking this. So that dip into the acid here would get you. But I still think this acid is just like hot oil. It looks like hot oil. It would make sense, you know? X-ray. Okay. A lot of people don't pick up the X-ray, but I do because of the X-ray trick, where you have X-ray and you have plasma beam. You can even do this in the vanilla game a little bit. I'll explain that later when we get to it, but we will definitely be using this going into Ridley's lair, or at least coming back out of it, because at that point we should have everything. I would think. Now, where's Spring Ball, though? I need Spring Ball, apparently, to get through the sand pit, and I hadn't realized that. Because I'm just bad at my Morph Ball jumps, I guess. Oh well. That's the thing about tricks in this game. If you think you've mastered them all, there are probably more you haven't gotten yet. Okay, here's how we do the setup for this room. So you don't want to mess up this one. So you want to stand on this block and shoot straight down, because then you can hit both crumple blocks. And if you have wave beam, it's going to be a little easier. Okay, more power bombs never hurt. We already have 25, so we don't really need more, but more are welcome. We need more super missiles, though, so the fact, though, that we've gotten bad drops on super missiles so far, and the fact that we've gotten more missiles than super missiles is just kind of, it means that there are going to be a lot more supers at minor locations later, you know. And the reason I say that, you say, well, you know, they're random, so how can you say that there would definitely be more? The reason I can say that is because it's the casino model of looking at things. So the way a casino wins overall is because you don't know the outcome of a single event, but you know the outcome of the series, because that's what's most probable, you know. So it's most likely that there are going to be more, you know, super missiles later on, because there weren't early on, and we know what the odds are at being 50-50. So if you were to bet on the outcome, you'd be more likely to win a bet of super missiles versus missiles at any future outcome up until we have these evened, because there's a 50-50 chance for getting super missiles versus normal missiles in this randomizer. Okay, let's grab a save here quick. We're just doing that for safety, because we're going to be fighting Phantoon next. Now, Phantoon should be pretty easy, particularly since we could do X Factors if we want to. That would be, well, we can't actually do X Factors because we don't have Charge Beam. Ugh. Okay, let's see. Though, we should go check, I was forgetting that we haven't checked Waterway yet. So, Charge Beam could be there, and that would be worth a good look. Let's see, is it faster to go Terminator or here? I think it's faster to go Terminator. I could be wrong about that. Anyway, come on. Oh, enemies. Anyway, we're gonna go check Waterway here fast. I hadn't thought about that earlier, but Waterway actually is likely to have something good for us. Well, I guess it could just be a reserve tank, but I like to think that maybe it could be Plasma Beam or Charge Beam. And I would really like to microwave some things already. You know, I'd like to microwave my way through Meridia, and, you know, if I could, I'd microwave my way through Phantoon, because I don't like battling Phantoon. We could actually swing back by Meridia instead. We have the ammo necessary to take on all the bosses there if we want to. We could do Meridia first. That's an option, too. I was thinking about that earlier, but we've gotten a little bit more ammo since and stuff like that, so... Anyway, it might be smart to take on Meridia coming up here, because I would really like to microwave Phantoon, and I haven't gotten to it recently. Yeah, jump over that pit, because, as I said earlier, that's where you fall down and, you know, stuff happens, so don't fall down. Okay, I don't think we had the gravity suit and speed booster at this point. I'm pretty sure we did not have gravity suit, but we did have speed booster. I want to say that that's what happened. I think that's what happened. I don't know. Anyway, Waterway down here, so we're gonna head down to Waterway, and that should be fun. Yeah, Waterway, Waterway. What away, the way of water, what away. Okay, yeah, so clearly we haven't been down here yet. Now, I take out this first enemy, that's just what I like to do, and then you can charge straight through. You can do a short charge through here, which is what I think I talked about last time I was doing this trick, but it's just, you know, I don't know, I don't think that it's... Like, I'm not good at short charges, basically. Yeah, I mean, there are just a number of tricks in this game that professionals can do, and I just can't. Or, as of yet, I haven't learned how to. I just know that you're supposed to press the button on very specific frames, yet I just don't know what those frames are. Like, I could watch a tutorial at some point and figure it out, but, you know, I just haven't done that yet. Okay, come on. Come on. Come on. Okay, there we go. It'd be really nice if I could get Sprint Ball already, but I don't have Sprint Ball, so... We're just going to head out of here the straight way, easy way, whatever. I thought Waterway was worth a good check at this point. We also were going to have to go back for it at some point, so really doesn't hurt that much. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Okay. Anyway, we can actually cut this part a little bit short, probably, because we just have enough time to have checked Waterway, and now we're going back up. So, yeah. A little boring, but, you know, that's how randomizers can be some way, because you never know what's going to happen next. Yeah. Oh, well. It was an E-Tank, but we also needed an E-Tank, because Phantoon, some people can take them all with, like, no suits and, like, one E-Tank and stuff, and I don't know how you guys do it. I can't do it. Like, Phantoon, I've beaten him at best with no suits and like 4 E-Tanks, maybe 3 one time, but that was like really close. One time I had almost as much health as this, and I still lost to him just because I messed it up. We do have screw attack, so we can enrage Phantoon constantly. It would be like an 8-minute fight, but we could do it, you know, that way, and we wouldn't be taking like any damage. Otherwise, I think the best strategy to use is always to go Dopplers. That's just what I like to do. I like to use the Doppler strat. I'm not very good at it, though. I mean, I'm pretty good at it compared to most people who play this game casually. Like, I actually know about it, and I've done it many times. It's just like, I don't feel like I'm a speedrunner good at it. And that's the thing about the comparison bias that people find themselves dealing with. The fact that, you know, people often compare themselves to like the best people. So, for example, if you think, am I good at, you know, running, you may very well turn out to be a good runner, but when you compare yourself to the greatest runners in the world, you're not. Or you think, you know, am I a good swimmer? A lot of people don't just compare themselves to the average person, they compare themselves to, like, Michael Phelps. And you're not as good a swimmer as Michael Phelps. So, you know, it's like people have this way to undervalue themselves and to emotionally feel bad about who they are because they're having the silver medal effect, where they are constantly doing this, where they're thinking, you know, it's like this, you know, when actually, you're actually pretty good at things. It's just, you compare yourself naturally to the wrong people. So it's important not to do that as much. Anyway, thought I should get in a note about that. I'll talk more about that in my next walkthrough part, probably. I'll talk about the silver medal effect if you guys want me to, because I think it's a pretty interesting thing. Since I'm already thinking about it, I'll talk it through a little bit more. Anyway, let's grab a save here, and I'll see you guys next time with part number 8. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next part, and we're going to take on Phantoon. See you then. See you then.